Hello YouTube, Gabriel here, back with another video, and this time is the full review for the Nokia Lumia 1020. If you're already a subscriber to my channel, you've already seen my full coverage for the Nokia Lumia 1020, and now it's time to do the full review. It's going to be a very long review, so grab your popcorn and sit tight and enjoy the full video. Let's start with the design of this smartphone. If you already seen other reviews on YouTube or on the internet, you've noticed that everybody's complaining about the big size and the bulkiness of this device. In my opinion, my honest opinion, that's not really true. At least for me, I really like this design. The smartphone is pretty slim, as you can see. The only part where it's bulky and it's very normal if you buy this smartphone or you want to purchase this smartphone, it's on the back side where the camera sensor sits, and which protrudes above the rest of the chassis. Otherwise, it has some great lines. As I said, it's pretty slim, it's very well built with some very good materials and very well materials put together in Nokia typical fashion. This device sports a 4.5-inch display, the AMOLED kind, with Nokia's proprietary clear black technology, which provides some very good viewing angles and also very good outdoors visibility. It's very responsive. It's a smartphone with a display that you can use also gloves during winter time, and it produces some very clear, very sharp images, colors, contrast, and so on. Having before the Sony Xperia Z1, now owning the Lumia 1020, I can honestly say that compared to the Z1, the Nokia Lumia 1020 sports very good display. I'm sorry for Sony fans, but the Z1 had some big problems with viewing angles and also the loss of color or color shifting when moving the device to certain angles. No such problems exist with the Lumia 1020, as I said. I'm very happy with this display. I would have preferred the screen size to be a bit bigger than 4.5 inches, but it is what it is, and I honestly say that I'm satisfied. On the back side of the device sits the thing that everyone's interested when searching for this device, or for everyone who wants to buy this device, and that is the camera, which is a 41 megapixel sensor camera with Zeiss optics, a real xenon flash, and a flash assist light. To put it in simple words, there is a reason for which this device is called the king of camera phones. This camera is simply amazing. I've owned the Nokia 808 PureView back in the days. I was amazed and impressed back then with Nokia's technology, with the PureView technology, with the results that camera produced. And even more today, I'm very impressed and pleased with what I'm getting from this camera and this device. This is by far the best camera that I ever used in my entire life, and I actually used quite a lot of point and shoot cameras. The last one from Panasonic. So for me right now, I'm gonna keep this device as long as possible just for the camera. Both the photo camera and the video camera are amazing. It produces some exceptional shots. If you checked my channel, you've seen already the samples that I posted, both photo samples and also video samples during daytime and nighttime. And I think that you already are at the same conclusion as myself. It's by far the best on the market right now, and I think it will still remain the best up until Nokia will release a new improved PureView camera phone. Something with this kind of sensor, this huge sensor, and nothing from Samsung or HTC or Sony or Apple comes close to the results, the clarity, the sharpness, and so on that this camera can produce. I've already done an in-depth review for the camera, so we are not going to stick too much to this part of the review. Check out that video you'll find it in the description of this one. As far as I can say, the best, the king, the one and only. Nothing, and I repeat myself, nothing comes close to this. Period. Another important part, still in the multimedia department, it's the audio. As you already know, Nokia includes with its Lumia smartphones Dolby Digital Surround. And this one also packs Nokia Rich Recording, which is an amazing technology used when you take videos with this camera. My last video test that I posted on my channel, it's taken in some extreme conditions during some fireworks, and if you see that video, you'll notice how clear and crisp the sound from the Lumia 1020 comes to the video. Also, this loudspeaker right here on the down side of the smartphone is very powerful, it's very crisp. Again, I have to compare it to the Sony Xperia Z1, which sounded pretty muffled and pretty low. So this one is a lot more better. It's one of the loudest actually that I ever had. It can't compare with the Sony with the HTC One, both M7 or M8, but it's very good and it's very loud. The operating system that I have right now installed on my device, as you can see, it's Windows 8.1 developer preview. A couple of days ago, a new update was available, so I installed it. Let's go in about. As you can see, Windows Phone 8.1. And the version is 890. I'm mentioning this because the first update to Windows Phone 8.1 was full of bugs and made the overall experience with this device a bit troublesome. Mainly due to the poor support for battery life and the overheating. Battery drained pretty fast, and the device overheated a lot, especially when using the camera. I honestly haven't seen in my whole life and my whole experience a device to overheat so much when using the camera. All devices overheat when using the camera, but nothing compared to what I got on the Lumia 1020. It kind of scared me because I was expecting the camera app to crash as it happened on my Sony Xperia Z1 after the KitKat update, when the device got extremely overheated, and the camera app with shut down itself, thus making it impossible to use it further. This never happened to me on the Lumia 1020, but still it scared me a little because, as I said, I haven't seen this much overheating on a device like on the Lumia 1020. Also, because of this, battery drained very fast. Taking only a couple of pictures drew the battery down to, I don't know, 10% in about 3 or 4 minutes. But this was with the previous 8.1 update. As I said a couple of days ago, about 3 or 4 days ago, a new update was released and all these bugs were fixed. I usually get right now about 2 days of battery life from my device, no matter what I do. As you can see, the last time I charged my device was 18 hours ago. I still have 55% of battery charge, and the estimated time remaining is 1 day and 7 hours. So I will easily get 2 days of battery life, especially when or considering that today I took quite a lot of pictures. As you can see, these are all photos that I shot today. So I would say it's pretty much very good experience for now. Also, the overheating is gone. This was the first thing that I noticed, and that I was very curious about the new update. Now, using the camera in taking pictures and taking videos doesn't overheat the device. Previously, with the first update, the device got a lot overheated, especially on this area, on this metal part where the sensor lies, and right here beneath it. Now, the most I noticed is just a little warmness, and that's it. So the problem seems to be solved. I'm very happy about this because the overheating also translates into poor battery life. So kudos to Microsoft for fixing the bugs that that existed in the previous update, and for now it seems to be all good. We shall see what Nokia gives us when Nokia Cyan is available. From what I know, it's gonna be available in July. So I'm looking forward for the Nokia Cyan update to see what further improvements they bring, because I think they will affect also the battery life, camera, and the overall experience with this device. Yet again, in the software department, you have a lot of apps. I know there are a lot of people. If you've seen my previous videos, you already know my opinion about fanboys and all those stupid discussions about the lack of apps and games that Windows phone supposedly doesn't have. It's not true. It's just simple. Just go to Marketplace and you'll find everything that you need. There are big titles inside. games, apps, whatever you want. Also, let's not forget the Nokia suite of apps, especially created for the Lumia devices. As you can see, I have a lot of them already installed, mainly for the camera. Still, I haven't installed each and every app available from Nokia, so there are a lot more. Also, there are a lot of apps from Microsoft for the Windows Phone line of devices. And pretty much you will find everything that you need, from photo editing tools to video editing tools to games such as Asphalt 8, Modern Combat 4, Angry Birds, YouTube apps, and so on. So to sum it up, the discussion about apps and games missing on Windows Phone devices, it's just stupid. It lacks better arguments. Maybe you won't find everything that you find in iOS or Android, but the marketplace covers all your needs. This is my opinion. I had a lot of apps installed on my device. Usually on my Android or iOS devices, I never install more than 25-30 apps. On my Lumia 1020, I had, I think, about 70-75 apps. So you can imagine that you won't miss anything. You also have available with the Lumia 1020 and all Windows Phone devices that have the 8.1 developers preview installed. You also have Cortana. For now, it works only in the US. There is a trick to make it work in other countries or in other parts of the world. It's just simple. Just change the language for the device to English US, and you'll be able to use Cortana. I never liked Siri or any kind of gimmicky things like this, so I'm not using Cortana, and I don't even intend using it. What else there is to say about the Lumia 1020? Well, it's a very well built device, very good materials, very good experience. I consider and I maintain this opinion that Windows Phone, it's the most stable operating system on the market available right now. I've been a hard Android user for a lot of years. I also had a period when I switched to iOS. I use Symbian a lot and so on. And overall, I consider this OS to be the most stable. And for me, it's the best. I'm sick of tired of Android's freezings, crashes, reboots, lag, and so on. I've never seen lag on a Windows Phone, so you can realize that there is no lag on this device also. Everything opens fast. Everything is easy to use, intuitive. I don't have to do anything special to jailbreak it or to root it and install custom ROMs and so on. Everything works flawless, and it's a great user experience overall with Windows Phone 8.1 or Windows Phone 8 for that matter. I really like the Lifetiles interface. It provides you with all the information that you need, from weather, from Facebook, from everything. I find it more useful than Android's widgets, and of course, a lot more useful than iOS planes stack of or whatever they are apps with very weak support for customization. Now with 8.1, you also have the possibility to choose your wallpaper in the background. As you can see, I have a wallpaper beneath these apps. So the wallpaper is sitting in the background and the live tiles are above. It's very interesting. It's pretty nice. I haven't noticed any battery consumption because of this. So I think it's more efficient than using, I don't know, live wallpapers on Android and so on. The things that I miss a lot, because when buying a device like the Nokia Lumia 1020, you buy it for the camera, of course. This is the most important part of the device, not the only important part of the device or the most important. It's one of them. There are a lot of good parts in this device. Besides the camera, there's also the screen. It's also the audio capabilities. Sound is great, also in the loudspeaker, but especially when plugging in some very good headphones. Those that come in the box are good also, but if you're an audiophile, you usually use a pair of, I don't know, like me, Sennheiser or Harman Kardons or Bose or Audio Technica or whatever you like. So talking about the camera, the only thing that I really miss in Windows Phone in general as an ecosystem, and on the Lumia 1020 in particular, is a very good photo editing tool, such as the built-in photo editor that comes pre-installed on every Android device. You can find some very good apps for photo editing in the marketplace, but in my honest opinion, they still lack the functionality and the features that the built-in Google photo editor has. This is unfortunate only because you have such a great camera with a great sensor, a huge sensor that produces some, and I'm not using cheap words, but the best word to describe this camera and its results, it's fantastic. I don't think that I'm the only one who believes this, but everyone who owns this device or had a chance to play with it and take some shots, and also if you've seen my other videos, you've already seen what shots it can produce. That's the best word for it, and that is fantastic. Just fantastic. Besides that, I don't really miss anything from Android, especially the bad parts. That's for sure. I sure don't miss it. And regarding iOS and Apple products, I sure don't miss them. For me, iOS and Apple in general is a closed chapter after my last experience with the iPhone 5 and the iPad 4 Gen. Android for now also it's history for me. I wanted a long time ago to pass to Windows Phone. I owned before the Lumia 920 and I was really impressed with that device and its camera, which I still consider it to be one of the best camera that I've seen on a mobile device. Especially considering that that camera was only 8 megapixels, but it produced some amazing shots during nighttime. So for me, Windows Phone, it's for now, and at least in the near future, is the let's say preferred operating system. I've based my decision on a lot of factors and facts, and on a huge experience with my previous devices who were running Android and iOS. I still have my tablet, which is an Asus Transformer Infinity Pad that runs Android. I'm pretty satisfied with the device, but still there are a lot of things that annoy me, to say the least. And for me, the Nokia Lumia 1020 is a masterpiece, considering that considering the technology that Nokia put inside and the great features that it has. I highly recommend this device for all of you who love photography, for all of you who like to travel, to take pictures of the places that you visit, for all of you that go out in the city with your friends and have a good time, for all of you who in general want to save their memories in the best way possible, and actually to future proof them, if I can say this. This is the perfect device. This camera phone is called the King for a reason. There's nothing out there, and I repeat myself again, there's nothing out there that comes close to this. Nothing. No matter how hard all the other OEMs try to raise the specs of their cameras and improve the technology, they cannot compete with Nokia in this respect. Nokia at this moment, especially with this smartphone, it's light years ahead the competition in the camera department. Also, personal opinion, and not only in the hardware department. Nothing comes close to Nokia's legendary build quality, and only now we have HTC who is pushing the boundaries for better build quality. As long as devices are made out of cheap plastic, I'm gonna stay back and not buy them, because I'm fed up with my experience in the past with Samsung and also LG. If I was to give this device a note for everything that it's capable of, I would give it 10 plus. It's my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to be like me. I always prefer a smartphone which gives me a very good camera, because I like to take a lot of pictures and shoot a lot of videos. So this is a necessity for me if you want to know how I base my decision when purchasing a new device. Also, I need a good device with good battery life, which now the Lumia 1020 is giving me. I'm happy with it, and also I want a device that it's very well built, and I also have it with the Lumia 1020. For me at this moment, everything is fine with the Lumia 1020. In general, the satisfaction that it gives me as a user, as a consumer, it's above what I had before with any other device. So I highly recommend it. I encourage you to go out there in the stores and if they are available, play with the device, see how it feels, how it behaves, and if it's possible, take a couple of shots with this device and see the amazing results that it produces. If you like this video, hit the like button. Also share the video and subscribe to my channel for future content and more videos to come. Also make sure to check the description of this video. I'll post there a link to all my videos in case you missed something or you want to see what videos I made previous. As always, my reviews are based on my user experience, my honest opinion. I'm not trying to sell you bullshit. I'm just trying to give you my honest user opinion from my point of view, from my usage, from how I feel that a particular device behaves, if it's good or it's bad. You have the option to see other reviews on YouTube, so it's your choice. You can also follow me on Google Plus and of course on Facebook on my official page, but also on my other pages on Facebook, one of which, Mobile Photography for All, where me and others like me who love taking pictures with their devices post their shots, and we try and encourage ourselves to take better shots. It's if you want, a small competition between us, because every time we try to surprise everyone else with greater and better shots. The other page is Let's Talk Mobile Tech, also on Facebook, so be sure to follow me there. And as always, guys, I hope to see you in my next videos. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what your opinion about the Lumia 1020 is. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What are the pros or the cons for you? What your expectations are from Nokia in the future, or Microsoft for a worthy successor of the Nokia Lumia 1020. And if you have issues, problems, and so on, don't be shy. Let me know about them, and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible and offer you a solution to those issues. As always, my friends, be safe, be good. Your friend Gabriel, signing out. Bye.